The leaders are preparing to take up a new rescissions package next week that could slash billions from international aid, education, and public broadcasting. The so-called rescissions package would codify cuts identified by the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. WENY Washington correspondent Brendan Scanlon tells us what's inside the package and what it means for global support from the U.S.
On Tuesday, congressional leaders formally received the Trump administration's proposed rescissions package, a plan to codify billions in spending cuts identified by the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. The package targets major reductions, including funding for NPR and PBS, and would cut foreign aid and health programs abroad.
We're overspending by nearly $2 trillion a year. Our credit rating is getting hit, is suffering, and it's really an unstable situation. It has to be corrected.
If approved, the cuts would include $8.3 billion in foreign aid, including funds that support LGBTQ communities overseas, $142 million from UNICEF, and $1.1 billion in funding for the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. Many of the proposed cuts abroad and at home here in the U.S. are sparking concern among Democrats and humanitarian advocates. In a statement, Bobby Kogan with the Center for American Progress said the president's rescissions request amounts to an abdication of America's leadership that will weaken the United States on the world stage. He went on to say, quote, "The White House has framed this request as simply going after waste, but it has called to cut cost-effective assistance programs that amount to only a tiny fraction of the federal budget, targeting programs it simply doesn't like. They will result in more deadly diseases that reach American shores." Historically, rescissions packages rarely succeed. Congress has the power of the purse and typically rejects presidential efforts to withhold or roll back funds it already approved. But with a Republican trifecta in Washington, this time could be different. Congress is expected to begin formal consideration of the package next week. Reporting in Washington, Brendan Scanlon, WENY News.